Yo, it's PEDATRU with another episode of Needless to Say podcast. We are here today with Money Mel, Movie Mel, BCS. Here you go. What's up, y'all?
What's up, man? Glad to be here. Thank you for inviting me on. I've been waiting to get on this hill, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah. You know what's going out in the world. I mean, what's going on in the world right now. You
Yeah.
know, we got this whole Super Bowl Drake versus Kendrick thing going on.
Yep.
You know, a lot of people don't see it that way. They think that it's, a historical moment in music right now. So what you think about it?
Oh, it's definitely historical, bro. I mean, think about last year when those was dropping, the diss tracks was dropping. One by one, everybody glued to their phone. Everybody texted, bro, he just dropped another one. So it's been ongoing for a while. So it's definitely a big moment in hip-hop for sure.
Yeah, last summer was very fun, you know what I mean? For music in general, like, I love Kendrick and Drake music. You know, I've been listening to both of them for a while. So, to me, it was interesting to see where it would go, you know what I'm saying? But as we know, it all went sour, though.
Yeah, it did. Yes, sir.
So, the Super Bowl thing, though, I mean, what you think of the halftime?
Man, me personally, I think it was a great, beautiful piece of art. You know what I mean? It was Kendrick. You really, you kind of know what to expect. You know, okay, conscious. You know, he might do something, but you don't know what it is. But you sit there and watch it, he's like, okay, yeah, I like that. But not everybody felt that way. Ain't that right, Peter?
Hell no. No, we, like, okay.
Yeah. Tell the people what you thought about it.
Man, I looked at it and I was like, I'm going to be honest about it.
Yeah.
I always know you're going to do a message or something like that. Message.
Right.
But it's nothing nobody heard before, So, but anyway,
Okay,
yeah.
all right,
So the whole
Here we
message in the show was good. I think it was good. Like, on all the polls I put, I liked it.
Okay,
right?
all right.
But.
There you go.
It's a but.
All right.
This is the Super Bowl, though.
Okay.
Right? This not the LA pop-up show.
All
It's
right.
not a regular Kendrick concert. I mean, he should have done a little better. What I mean by that,
Yeah.
better song selection, bringing out more artists that he done work with. I mean, kind of get the crowd hyped all the way through. And, from what we were seeing on videos, man, the crowd wasn't much into it, though.
Man, I know they was in it when that one bar dropped. Trying to strike a chord, and the whole stadium went crazy. And that's what everybody was waiting for, right? You know what I mean?
I think maybe half the stadium was saying it because it was a clip that somebody was playing it at that part, and I also seen a lot of people not in tune with
Must have been Drake fans.
Yeah,
Must have been some Drake fans.
But, Drizzy got a lot of friends. I mean,
Yeah.
fans and friends,
Yeah. I mean, Tiger was up there. He didn't react. We saw that clip, know. So he was like, oh, but he didn't react. I don't know if that's because that's Young Money connection or what, but he is in L.A., so, I guess he had to stay quiet.
Yeah, we was having this phone conversation the other day.
Yeah. He got to call me. Yeah.
Like, man, okay, so what's the message that everybody's talking about to you? You know what I'm saying, that Kendrick put out there?
One is that America is always trying to silence black people. They want you to be quiet. They want you to not be too ghetto, too loud. But Kendrick, was like, nah, fuck all that. I'm going to do me, and I'm going to turn it up. Even when he performed with SZA and it got quiet and it got chill and it was something that was calm. And because, think about this, all right, the NFL, right? Mm-hmm. When Colin Kaepernick, did his protest, everybody was up in arms. And they were like, that's not how you protest. So Kendrick was like, okay, well, this is how y'all want it, but this ain't how it's going to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be me. I'm going to be black. This is what we going to do. And Uncle Sam Jackson, you know what I mean? I think he did a great portrayal.
TikTok got me rolling because everything you saying, somebody made a video on it already.
Yeah. I mean, that's part of it. That's the side of it.
It's so funny.
That's the side of it, for sure.
Yeah. Do
you agree with that, though? Do you agree that that's what the message was and that it was a good message, though?
Okay. I think the message got watered down.
Why so? Or how so, I guess?
Well, okay, it's a good message, right?
Right.
But as you know, most of the show was about Drake. So
that's where we disagree right here. Go ahead.
Most of the show was about Drake.
All right.
Ultimately, it was about Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Everybody was watching the halftime show because they were waiting to see if Kendrick would diss Drake. You know what I'm saying? And
That's
Kendrick did exactly that. He dissed Drake.
Yeah, as he should. Yeah.
But he didn't get the reaction that he wanted. And y'all fans thought, oh, he dissed him, so everybody gonna be happy about it. When everybody was like, man, that Super Bowl performance was ass. Then y'all want to change the story. Oh, it's not about that. It's about the message.
Nah,
It's about
okay.
the message.
Okay, well, what what reaction did you think he wanted though? You think he wanted the crowd to go crazy, or
Yeah, he want the crowd to go crazy. I mean, who don't? That's my thing, though. Like, as
that
fans,
stadium was loud though?
No,
I heard it.
no,
that stadium was
I
loud.
can play video. Man, we gonna look
Pull it up. Pull it up.
I'm
No,
gonna send it to Preston. He gonna put it.
pull
in
it up. Put it on the thing right now. Take 30 seconds. Put it up.
We gonna we gonna look at them video because that wouldn't lie. I mean, Deep got Castanet talking about that the NFL added noise to Kendrick
Oh
performance.
no, they didn't do that.
No,
They didn't do that.
he said I was there. He said I promise you on my life, on my mama, that nobody was saying anything during this time.
Oh, I'm
right
calling cap. That is the biggest bar in hip hop right now. You say that to anywhere from a kindergartner on to an old person. If you say trying to strike a chord, then it's probably, I guarantee they gonna know what the next
No,
line
no,
is.
but I'm saying though, like not that part. I'm talking about the beginning of his show.
Oh yeah, because a lot of people weren't familiar with Kendrick though, especially the crowd. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying the NFL hyped it on TV by adding
Oh.
crowd noise to make it seem like the crowd was into it though.
Okay, being from the film background, I didn't see that part, but it makes sense. Yeah, they added
Not
actors.
the A
you know what I
minor
mean?
part. He actually what he said is he said the only time that somebody cheered for Kendrick was when he first got introduced, when they brought out Samuel, when they brought out SZA, and when he said the "Not Like Us" song. Other than that, everybody was quiet.
See,
and
because
dead.
I'm gonna be real. Yeah, Kendrick was as popular as he is in hip hop on a worldwide stage or a national stage, American stage for sure. He not as known. You know what I'm saying? Just because of his musical content, it ain't never really been pop.
So what's up with all the fake stats there?
What's that?
Like okay, so
You talking about bots and spot?
no. We talking about okay, Super Bowl viewership.
All right, what?
Right, and they gonna say Kendrick Lamar halftime. See, the headlines fuck everything up,
Okay,
right?
yeah, that's me.
It's like,
What they say
Kendrick
though?
Lamar viewership at the halftime show hits more than Michael Jackson, 133.5 million viewers.
Okay,
Right?
right.
I also seen an article
Uh-huh.
where they said they brought back an old article when Jay-Z put out the old tweet when Jay-Z put out there on Rock Nation that Usher had the biggest Super Bowl viewership ever with 202.5 million people. But now he's saying it's Kendrick. See
I mean, I ain't seen that.
They try to add to something and it's not true. That's what
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
that's true. But I do know a lot of people's watching that Super Bowl.
Yeah, but
it's the topic of social media for the last since Sunday.
But they try to make it seem like it was about Kendrick. That's the reason why. That's my thing. Like, you just said.
Was it not? I mean,
You just said on a worldwide stage, 127 million people, most of those people didn't know who Kendrick was.
national.
And worldwide, because if it's not national, then it's not
Nah,
worldwide.
there's people in the worldwide that listen to Kendrick. You got Africans, you got
Not
Chinese.
much, though.
I would say it's a lot.
I think it's a lot of Drake haters.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think we still like Drake. See, personally, I still like Drake.
I know
bro.
you do. I know
still
you do.
like Drake.
Yeah.
But I will not deny greatness when it's happening. Like Kendrick had the number one, possibly the biggest diss track of hip hop history. Possibly, bro. Arguably.
Hey, man. Hey, them bots are hell. But I tell you this,
Here we go with the bots.
like
Here we go with the bots.
I talk to other Kendrick fans, and I had to get deep with them. Be like, okay, not really deep, but I'll be like, okay, what did you really think of Not Like Us when it first came out? And when I heard it, I was more or less like, you know what, Kendrick won the battle off this track. What beat catchy, hook catchy, and
Controversial.
he did the thing that killed Drake, which no man want to be associated with, is pedophile shit. Even if you're in it or not, you don't want to be associated with it. So with that, you win the battle on that. 'Cause how can you come back from that, right? It's more.
Minted that boy.
Yeah, but this my thing though. A lot of Kendrick fans would be like, "Hey, well, y'all just mad because Drake lost the battle, right?" Like nobody mad because that we can let that go. You know what I'm saying? That's nothing. That's just
What
a
is
battle.
it? What is it, Drake fan? What is y'all mad about?
Nah, okay. First of all, like taking it personally, seeing somebody basically get helped by somebody that's
Okay.
bigger than you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody come to you with a genuine heart and offer you a hand,
Right.
right? Which you didn't have to do. Put you on your first tour, introduce. We got plenty of videos of Kendrick being like, "Hey,
Drake was cool.
yeah, Drake did this for me.
Man,
Shout out
yeah.
to Drake. I love Drake. Drake is this, right?"
Right.
So to me, like, I find that hard though. Like a nigga that you helped out, basically turning their back on you and doing like it don't matter if we lose a rap battle, right?
Right.
But come out and actually trying to ruin my career, you know what I'm saying? And it seems like the industry thing, like the first thing that people like to say about Kendrick, he's against the industry, he's anti-government, all this. But at this time, and we can be honest, he's in it. Like he's playing a role in it. And the main thing that I talk about, especially with the halftime show, like I say, we as black people are used to seeing shit like that.
What?
And, like the Black Power thing, you know, the symbolism and all that, right? That's great. But in general, when did that ever help us? Like symbolism never helped us. You had people out there actually. No, let's be real. Let's be real.
You saying a lot of things. I gotta respond. One at a time.
No. I will.
All together.
I will.
All right, go ahead.
I'll let you respond. But them people is actually out there on them blocks doing something.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So they ain't just like we, the new black people, stand out there and hold up hands and shit like that. But we ain't doing no march because after that we going home and then we going back to our regular life.
Yeah.
And really. That's the same thing with Kendrick. Name something that he out there doing that's really moving the culture forward. And
He a messenger. He making conversation. It started with conversation.
Conversation always. I mean, Dr. Umar. He's not with Dr. Umar. He's not with Candace Owens.
He doing his own thing. He don't need them.
But-
They don't need him either.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
so why he got a social media accounts, right, that he never used. So why he never jump on there to spread his message?
Because he spread his message through his music and performance.
Okay.
He wait.
So he can't do that on social media?
He can, but he can also do it through it worked Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's
and that's fine.
millions of people watching. He gave a message.
I know. Okay, so he did that, right? Now when people
What Drake do for black people though?
a lot.
Hell no.
He moved the culture of rap forward.
God's plan.
When it was about to die, Drake came in, right?
Lil Wayne gave him that platform. Yeah.
Drake came in and held it down for 15 years. So that's what Drake did for the culture.
All right.
Now,
but why the culture
tell me
ain't
what Kenny
feeling them?
did for the culture.
Why the culture ain't feeling them then?
Culture feeling them. The only people not feeling them is them
Nah.
small
Culture
Kenny
feeling
fans.
Kendrick.
No.
The culture feeling Kendrick.
They think they feeling them because black people is tied to emotional shit, right? So if I got somebody who's playing on my emotions saying I'm for the culture, first thing, that's why I ain't gonna hate on Kenny. He's smart, right?
Right.
Like if you in battle, you gotta outsmart your people, you gotta outwit your
Yes.
people, right?
Yeah.
So when it come to it, first thing he did was say, you ain't gonna disrespect Cali, you ain't gonna disrespect Compton.
Yeah.
First of all, this nigga ain't even talking about Compton. He talking about your little short ass, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then he gonna be like, you ain't gonna disrespect the culture. I want, like, so now what you doing trying to turn black people against them. And this my thing, that's what black people do all the time.
What?
If you half black, you ain't black enough. If you proper, you ain't black enough.
I ride with
If
you
you
on that.
smart, you ain't black enough.
Right,
if
right.
you ain't come from the struggle like me, you ain't black enough, right? Like if for some reason somebody come and say, hey, I'm gonna bless your little black ass and I'm gonna help you out throughout life, and somebody found out that you're not black enough, right?
Yeah.
That's my thing. He did that against Drake. So that's smart, but in reality, it's black on black crime.
That's a good point. Yeah. I mean, it is black on black crime, but Drake asked for it too, though.
Oh.
He got sensitive about a diss track, a verse. That's how it all started. Cause you said, okay, I'm gonna go back to some of your points.
Yeah,
You was
go ahead.
like, he helped somebody out. Okay, just cause he helped him out, and then maybe later Kendrick found out, this a mark. You know what I mean?
Why you mark though?
He got sensitive about a verse. In hip hop and rap culture, bro, and it's friendly. Kendrick even said it. He was like, I got love for y'all, but I'm trying to murder y'all. Everybody else was like, okay, that's hard. Everybody had their responses. Everybody took it to what it is. It's just rap. It's a friendly game of
No, it's not.
why it ain't. It's rap. That's how
Okay,
rap go.
Like we were talking about the other day. I said, if Kendrick come out and diss all those other rappers, right? All those other rappers can look at that verse and say, you know what? That's competition. I ain't
Right.
never done shit for Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So if he want,
Competition is competition.
I know, but
J. Cole helped him out too. J. Cole was opening him up as J. Cole was coming up.
But this is my thing though. Like Drake bigger than J. Cole, so it's not even equal.
For different, it depends on the circle.
You know what I'm saying? Like
pop wise, yeah.
Culture wise, rap wise, nobody's jamming.
I would say J. Cole can out rap Drake.
No, you might.
It's a shit show.
I don't think
Can out rap? We talking about rap. I ain't just talking about pop and songwriting and all that. Pop artists,
I don't know.
musical artists. I'm gonna go overall Drake.
heard-
When it comes to rap, can't nobody tell. Drake ain't telling a story like J. Cole.
You must not listen to Drake then.
I listen to a lot of Drake, but I listen to a lot of J. Cole too.
Yeah, I mean I know
I listen to him from the beginning to the end of his career.
I know,
well, not
but,
end,
but I know he tells
right now.
stories and shit like that.
Yeah.
But you know, there's more to it than just telling stories that make you a great rapper, right?
Yeah.
So with that, he a great storyteller.
Well, Kendrick is better than Drake, and Kendrick proved it.
I don't think Kendrick better than
He
Drake.
proved it in a rap battle. They literally had a rap battle.
Rap battle, yes.
Song for song, hit for hit.
It's not
Kendrick came out on top.
Rap battle, yes. Song for song, no. You know what I'm saying?
We talking about rap right now.
Yeah, I know we are.
Yeah. So I said Kendrick on top of Drake right now. But I also say J. Cole. We talking about rap. If we talking about rap.
Because we look at this, okay, you look at a Drake show that he having up in Australia right now, right? That, like, when you say on top of rap, that's on top of rap. You know what I'm saying?
That's top of music.
Okay, but that's on top of rap. That's on top of rap. Because if he on top of music.
If I'm trying to listen to some rap, bro, I'm not going to Drake first.
I am.
I'm not, personally. Rap, it's a couple different artists I go through before. I go to Big X the Plug before I go to Drake. As far as rap, if I'm just listening, if I'm just like, I'm in a vibe, I'm trying to listen to some good music overall, I'll throw on some random Drake. And sometimes the raps be hidden.
See, but you be like, okay, when you say a vibe and a random Drake, right? You probably listen to songs that's out on the radio.
I done listened to Drake since he came out in 07.
But I'm talking about like his actual album songs, man.
I done listened to everything that came from. I'm a Drake fan. I ain't gonna never say
Bro be rapping.
Fan. Huh?
Chopper Hill, Texas be rapping.
Look, see? There you go. 936 in this mug. 936.
Not 936.
Oh, it's 979? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Chapel Hill 979 too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Y'all took it from us, actually.
For real?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. History.
Yep, history.
All right. 979 then. I can say I ain't gonna never say I'm a Drake fan. But back to the Kendrick shit.
Okay.
It's a couple things.
Okay.
He could have found out Drake was, you know what I'm saying, whatever. He got emotional about the Control verse, and they started throwing shots over the edge. Boom, 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 boom. It built up to the big three. Then Kendrick got emotional about it. He's like, nah, fuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. And then that's when it popped off. All right, so but Drake did start
How
it.
whack that is, though, bro.
What?
Okay. Everybody talk about how Kendrick want to move the culture forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, would you think moving the culture forward would be like doing this feature in general, right, with J. Cole and Drake, rather than be like, fuck y'all niggas? You know what I'm saying? That's moving the culture forward, right? Moving the culture backwards is coming out wanting to beef with niggas. Like, okay, show your skill on the song, because right now, until this beef.
But they was already beefing, so he wasn't finna do no verse with him on that one.
See,
it was already too far by then.
That was Drake making sure that this nigga
this
was tripping.
a beef, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was him making sure the shit was real.
Do you want to be on the song? No, okay, so it is real.
Now I know you real about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Yeah,
the shit fake though. I feel like, okay, the whole message thing. Let's go back to this halftime show because the whole message thing. Like he put a message out there, but we can't get mad when people don't like it, right? And I'm not just talking about the message, because a lot of people like the message. We ain't gonna talk like it's only black people that felt it. I've seen a lot of white people on social media taking up for Kendrick's show, right?
Yeah.
So in general, there's a lot of black people talking about this show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and I'm one of them.
I mean, white people too, because they was watching it.
I know.
Yep.
But my thing is, two things can be true, as I said the other day. He could have had a great message in his performance, but that do not make his performance a great performance, right? Like, because as we seen at the pop-up concert, he did what he did at the Super Bowl way better, right?
Oh, yeah. When he performed it 5 times?
Yeah. He did it better than he did at the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that was a fun performance too. That was fun. I wouldn't say that's better than the halftime performance, because the halftime performance I saw art. You know what I mean? Art was in
What
it.
about the BET Awards?
Which one was the BET? When he was in the jail and the prison
I
stuff?
believe so. But
That was cool, but it wasn't my favorite performance. It was cool. It was art. Like, I like the art form of it. You know what I mean? Okay, there's a message in there I can watch.
And that's great. You know what? And is Kendrick writing these dances out?
Is he like choreographing
Like
and
he
stuff?
choreographing
He
it.
probably don't choreograph it, but I'm sure he has a big part of the vision. Like, this is what I want.
Yeah, so
And then
you
he
can kind of
just-
tell, like, okay, I want to do this kind of like Black Power movement, but
Right.
he's actually let other people write that story for him.
And we don't want to talk about letting other people write, and we talking about Drake. So let's come on, stay on the.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Drake is a brand though.
All right.
Like, but like I would tell anybody, I would say, do his ghostwriters write better than him though?
Sometimes.
I haven't heard
What's his name? Quint. What's his name?
because
Q?
the shit that Drake spit on and everybody like, damn, that's not
Just hold
ghostwriters.
on, we're going home. That shit was fire, but that wasn't wrote by him. He sung it really well.
I know, but that's not a rap song.
Okay, well, what was his name? The ghostwriter, Quentin or Quincy? What was his name?
But I think what he,
That was the whole reason they was talking about ghostwriter, because he leaked the tape.
oh, what you talking about 10 band, 100 band.
Yeah,
But
but he wrote something else. It was another one,
But a lot of that is just reference tracks. It's giving people idea. A lot of artists won't tell you this, but they sit in the studio with a lot of people giving them references and helping them out come up with shit. You know what I'm saying?
mean, yeah.
Like, it's part of the game. Anybody that say they ain't doing it, look at Kendrick credits. You know what I'm saying? If on his credits, and it say writer on there, if he's the only person on all his songs, then that means Kendrick ain't got no ghostwriters. But
sometimes the writer is credited as the producer. The producer is credited as the writer too.
he
Sometimes.
got a whole different section for producer though.
Sometimes it depends on when you're looking at the credits.
Yeah.
But as far as that's another thing Kendrick had. He was like, okay, I'm trying to be the king of rap. And in rap, it was always you got to write your own raps, tell your own stories, blah blah blah. But then he took offense to Drake, having ghostwriters that wrote his raps. That's what y'all sharing bars like you got the bottom bunk in a 2-man cell. That was another part of the beef. So I feel you on the culture thing. Like, why you beefing with somebody if you're trying to push the culture forward? But we talking about the king of rap too. And when Drake and them say, "Oh, we at the top," it's like, nah, I'm at the top because I'm the only rapper that's really rapping. I'm writing my raps and I'm doing this and.
But even at that time, he couldn't claim that.
What?
Like, cause okay, I'm the only rapper, it'd be J. Cole then, like you said earlier, and J. Cole was bigger than Kendrick. So until now it's Kendrick bigger than J. Cole. But in general, like, so that would be J. Cole, right? My only thing is why black people always got to show negativity when it comes to our culture. Like, okay,
It's ingrained in the culture from
I know,
history.
and it's really sad.
It is sad.
You think about that Samuel Jackson shit, and really he's sitting over there telling Kendrick what not to do, but he actually telling Kendrick what to do. Oh, they say it's too ghetto and shit like that, man. Like, so basically showing gang culture. Like, he showed some messages, but he also had gang culture in there, right?
Seawalk, yeah, for sure.
Seawalk, you talk
Colors, yeah.
We talk about the first song, right?
Yeah.
And you were saying that he talking about the government, but I actually went back and listened to that song a couple of times. No, it's about Drake. You know what I'm saying? Like, he threw some government shit in their bodies, the song bodies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the song was about Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, but he had all that. So when he wrote that album, when he wrote GNX, that was the time period of him beefing with Drake. So of course he's gonna have some subliminals in there because that's that residual beef and residual, Because he even wrote about Lil Wayne. He said something about Lil Wayne in one of his tracks on GNX. So yeah, of course some of them gonna be about Drake, but he ain't afraid to call Drake out. You know what I mean?
But we talking about the Super Bowl halftime show. Like, when you said that it wasn't about Drake, I actually screenshotted the list. And I'm gonna call out the list.
Part of it was about Drake. I ain't gonna say,
we
but
gonna
the
say
whole
part of
thing.
it.
You think the whole thing was about
I'm
Drake?
gonna call out the list
All right,
of the song list.
All right.
And you can tell me if this is a Drake song list.
Turn this TV off. Turn this TV off. Hey,
All right.
fuck being rational. Give them what they asked for.
All right. So this is the Kendrick Lamar set
All right.
list.
All right,
Okay,
let's
you
hear
got bodies.
Okay.
Squabble up.
Squabble. That was about everybody. That could be anybody though. That's a
Drake.
call to fight.
No, it's Drake.
Squabble up. It's just Drake.
Drake. He beefed with Drake. He beefed with Drake. When he dropped it, right, after that,
Okay, that's
when he dropped that
GNX, so
sample.
part of
he
it,
dropped
yeah.
the sample after that, Not Like Us. It was about Drake. Okay, so
Squabble up.
Humble.
That was before the Drake beef, bro.
No, the real beef, it was during that time when they shooting subliminals at each other.
Man.
Humble is about
But also,
Drake.
okay,
DNA.
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna claim that as Drake. I'm
Okay,
gonna let him
thank
have
you.
that.
I wasn't gonna let
I'm
you
let him have that one.
Yeah.
Euphoria, Drake.
Okay, definitely Drake.
Man in the Garden. I'm gonna let him have
Man,
it.
I was about to say.
I'm gonna let him have it. Peekaboo, Drake. Luther is not Drake, but is on the Drake album.
Oh, man. All right.
All the stars, no, not like us.
What you gonna say, SZA? But SZA is Drake's
No.
ex, so
Yeah, not like us. TV off. So you have 1, 2.
TV off. I'll give you that one.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I ain't gonna count those 2. 6, 7 out of 9 songs. Only 2 wasn't about Drake. And you gonna tell me that this halftime show wasn't about Drake?
I'm gonna say 1 was about Drake, Not Like Us was 100% about Drake. The other ones can be subliminals, but they could be open to interpretation too.
You need to stop, brother.
Bro, if it's about Drake, he gonna look at the camera and say Drake. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't have to. The whole app. Come on, bro. Like,
See, you doing what y'all say Kendrick fans be doing.
no, because
We gonna take it and interpret the way we want it to be.
We're not interpreting it. This is what Kendrick doing. Like, if it wasn't about Drake, he wouldn't have done a certain thing that he did. The whole Serena Williams thing. Like, that's like the cake and shit.
Well, that was part of it. That's the Drake section. And you had to do that. That's the biggest
But
song.
that's the cake
Why would you
shit
not
ever,
perform
though.
your biggest song? Like if
No, I ain't saying that's not his biggest song. His biggest
of
song.
last year. I mean, of the last year.
Yeah,
He won 5 Grammys for it.
Okay.
That's the
Fake,
biggest song.
but you know the Grammys ain't shit anyway.
That's-
Come on, be
that's-
real,
yeah,
be real,
yeah.
be real. We don't.
It's all part of a script.
Black
a
people
bigger
ain't
script,
never
for
believed
sure.
in the Grammys, bro.
But the song was the biggest song of 2024, dog. So why you have to perform it for a shit show? You have to.
Yeah, true. Okay.
But the rest of them, I ain't gonna say
But you
they all
got
about Drake.
7. I'm gonna say, I give them 3. So we're gonna say 6.
Did you say Humble was one of them?
Yeah.
See, because that tied into the Samuel L. skit when he was telling them to be quiet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is like to do this. This is like to gain the culture's, emotional bond type thing. Okay, I'm gonna put Samuel L. Jackson in because everybody love this motherfucker, right?
Uncle
Sam.
Sam.
And then he gonna come out there and sound like Stevie, my boy, and make it seem like he telling Kendrick what not to do. Like, okay, we feel that. That's nice, okay, right? But you can't. Ultimately, what I'm saying is you can't get mad when people seen all that and be like, it was okay, but it wasn't great. And what Kendrick fans like to do is be like, no, y'all just don't understand. Like, why do people always insult people intelligence, right? Like, we can't comprehend
true. You ain't gotta
simple
like
things, right? Like, that's simple. Like I told you the other day.
Nah,
I
a
said
lot of people didn't understand it though.
I say they literally wrote it out on paper.
A lot of people didn't understand until you start seeing the post and was like, oh, I had people admitting it was like, oh, folk, I watched it, but I ain't even noticed that. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. And then they came back and they was like, oh shit, okay. A lot of people didn't understand it.
But this my thing. This my thing though. Like, people don't understand.
Right.
Right? So, why is he doing shit that people don't understand? Like, do something that people...
Because it ain't for everybody to understand.
Look, codes.
You can't...
Okay,
ain't for
a lot of
everybody.
black people missed it too, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like a code that only black people can comprehend and we break
It's
open
a
when we
certain
see
vibration
it. You know
to
what I'm saying?
understand. Yeah, it's a certain, you got to vibe a certain frequency gonna understand it. And it's like, okay, those are the people who appreciated it. But I think the people who were up there was like, okay, you ain't like it or because of that. And that's true. Some people, it's this quote that I always go back to that I think about. In high school or in school, you had the kids in the regular class, kids in the gifted class, and kids in the content mastery. And we all on the same internet. Now we arguing with each other. So the people, you know what I'm saying, there's people up there that see that and there's people that don't. And the people who don't be like, nah, that shit was whack, for the most part. I ain't saying everybody. Some people just don't like it. I'm saying for the most part. This is true for the most part. The people who ain't on that frequency or can't see that is like, that shit suck. Until you have to break it down and then they like, oh, okay, I get it. You know what, that is kind of hard.
It's hard, right? But it's not entertaining, right?
Nah,
because you have to sit back and think about what he's doing. That's the whole point. And when you at the show, when you talking about people at the show, they not comprehending what he's doing.
Okay, because a lot of those people who could afford tickets to the game, it ain't a bunch of black people. Let's be real. It ain't a bunch of them, though.
Stop.
Be real.
I ain't
The
saying
average ticket,
we ain't saying like half the stadium was black people or not, but it doesn't matter.
you say 25% were black or less?
Maybe about 17.
Okay. So you talking about 83% is rich white people?
Not saying only rich white people,
like,
though. Not only saying rich white people.
What is this little black ghetto kid talking about down there? I don't understand anything he's saying. Huh.
Man,
No, I didn't really like the show because you didn't understand it, white man. No offense to the white people. I fuck with my white people. But you know who I'm talking about.
man, okay, that's my thing though. Don't say that. People understood it though. That's what I'm saying. Like, why people be like, y'all don't understand what's going on. Yes, we understand it.
Okay,
you
that's
can
fair.
look at it.
That's
You
fair.
can understand it, right? But
Not like it.
But the main thing ain't not
You
even
a
saying
Drake
that we
fan.
like that we don't like it. Cause remember, I said earlier on all the polls, I said that I liked it, right?
Okay. All right.
So with that, I liked the show.
Right. But it wasn't entertaining?
But Super Bowl worthy though. That's what I'm saying. Like Super Bowl worthy, where it's so exciting. Like this is when people think about the Super Bowl performance. You like, okay, this is gonna be magnificent. He gonna bring out this person. He gonna drop this song. He gonna blah blah.
You want to
blah.
be entertained. So there's people that want to be entertained and they wasn't entertained. Some people enjoy fine art, and that was fine art. Yeah, that's what it was. It was
Yeah,
fine
the
art.
same-
Some people are like,
the same people that you talking about enjoy fine art right now.
nah. Hell. You just said y'all want to be entertained. We want to see people. We want to see this. We want to see that.
Yeah.
Nah, man. People that enjoy fine art. Oh, that's a beautiful little
That's what they-
play. It was theater.
But ask the question though.
What?
What artists go into GK Studios and be like, I'm gonna make a song that nobody like?
I think every artist goes into the studio and make a song that they like, and if other people like it, then that's cool.
I don't think
if other people don't like
I don't
it.
think everybody walk in the studio, but I'm gonna make something I like. Real artists walk in the studio and be like, I'm gonna make something I like.
Kendrick Lamar.
And then if people like it, they like it.
Kendrick Lamar.
Most artists go in there and be like, I'm gonna make some music that people like. Nobody, even Kendrick Lamar, if people didn't like his music, you know what? He'll be depressed right now because he feel like he's so great at music. If you didn't like it, I would be depressed.
That's an
how
argument.
That's how,
but
that-
I mean,
that's
he was
how
making
artists
music.
are.
He was making music before anybody was listening to him.
Yeah.
That didn't stop him from making music because people weren't listening.
No, but see, you only start writing music and doing this to gain people to listen to you. You don't never go in there and be like, I don't want nobody to listen to me.
I don't know Kendrick personally, but I can relate on the artist level. I think he is just a person who just is a messenger, and he's just writing his message and doing his music, and whatever catches on, catches on. He thinks he's the greatest rapper. Everybody don't think that, but it's catching on. Whatever he got to say is starting to catch on, sometimes for a greater purpose. You know what I mean? It's bigger than us at the end of the day. You know that. You know that.
You know, I just sent you that clip the other day. Yesterday.
Pull that up too. Pull it up. Send it to him.
The clip said, I'm going to pull this up, but the clip was saying, yeah, man, I just be writing stuff, right? And people be breaking down my lyrics better than me, you know. Sometimes they be pulling stuff out that I ain't even think about, basically.
Like saying that 5 out of my 7 songs were aimed at Drake.
But this is my thing, though. Like, that's the whole point. Y'all reading into it way more than he's trying to put into it. Because he's more or less like, I wrote this. It sounded good the way that I wrote it, but this nigga over here, it sound better the way they breaking it down. Thank you. I wasn't meaning it that way, but thank you.
Yeah. But you know what? Yeah. I mean, that's true, though. That's another thing about good art, though. Art is open for interpretation. You know what I mean? That's why you could say 6 songs were about Drake, and it's like, I don't think he might not have meant that about Drake, but you can interpret it that way. Or, you know, this message was this, but that's not what he meant. You know what I mean? That's good art. That's why we say that it was a great show, because it was art open for interpretation.
Okay.
It's fine art.
Okay, so with the last point I was trying to make.
Was it halftime worthy?
Okay, yeah. Okay, not even the boring part, but let's talk about the tearing down of black dudes, right?
Okay.
Like I'm just like I said, I'm sick of people talking about Drake is not black, his dad black. If anybody know, you come from your father. Whatever your father is, that's what you
He grew up in
right?
Memphis.
You know what I'm saying?
His daddy was from Memphis, so yeah, he got some hood in him.
So with that, you know what I'm saying, like you can't put out a message, right, of unity, tearing down people, right? You know what would have been a greater show? And I'll tell you, this would have been
together?
Yeah. You know what, if he hit Drake up beforehand, he'd be like, you know, Drake, whatever we had going on, fuck all that, you know, we for the culture, let's push this forward, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, a surprise intro of Drake and Wayne at the New Orleans Super Bowl would have killed it. Everybody would say, that's the greatest Super Bowl performance I ever seen, right? But it was more or less about hate, though, and that's what I'm saying. When it come to black people, right, you push this message like you Messiah, right, and then turn around and tear down a black dude, call Drake a PDF file in front of millions of people, right? Like it's true, right? They already been at the Grammys, right? had everybody in there saying A minor, right? And that's cool to black people, right? Oh, he's at A minor, right?
Yeah.
When half the people in that fucking Grammys had been to a Diddy party.
Yeah,
You know what
I'll
I'm
agree
saying?
with you
Like-
on that point for sure. Like, it ain't cool to really. I'm agreed that it ain't cool. I agree with you on that. But at the same time, one, controversy sells.
Yes.
Two, it's the biggest song. You got to perform it. It's too late. And who knows, later down the line, maybe they do, shake it up, dap it up, and be like, you know what, that was bullshit. We starting fresh. But Drake asked for it.
No, you
Fuck
didn't.
being rational. Give them what they asked for. Drake
Exactly.
told him,
Okay.
you got to rap now. Okay, nigga.
Okay, so
all right.
you saying a nigga asked for it. Okay, so if I'm coming over there, let's say, and I see you, and I keep hitting you with a stick every time I see you, right?
Yeah.
But you turn around and be like, nah, man, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm just going to go about my life. PEDATRU keep hitting me with this stick. I'm a little mad about it. I'm going to say, nigga, you better stop hitting me about this stick with that stick, right?
Yeah.
But then, right, when I get hit with the stick one more time, I'm be like, you know what? Fuck this little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, what's up, nigga?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I've been trying to be cool, but your little ass wants you want war or something, nigga.
Okay,
I'ma
so
show
who
you that-
started it? Who started
Man, he
it?
definitely started it.
How?
With the control verse, with the whole goddamn
But that's just
cipher.
hip hop, though.
Okay, but it started, like, I'm a Scorpio, and I can tell you this, like Boosie said on his shit, Scorpios, we feel
Emotional.
some type of,
I'm a
like,
water
we
sign
feel
too.
some
We get
type of-
emotional for sure. But that's the point. You
We
got
feel-
emotional in a game of grit, dirt, and hood and hard. You know what I'm saying? You can't be emotional in this game. You want to be a rapper? Nigga, you gonna take some jabs and you gotta take them.
I know, but when I feel fucked up about it, you gonna take that too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And he did. He tried to punch him. He started hitting back. Okay, well,
But-
shit, here go a diss track straight to you. Here go another one. And then
but
Kendrick
see,
was like,
that's,
what's up?
that's another thing. Everybody acting like Kenny was just coming at, Drake was just coming at Kenny. That's not the case. As we know, this was a 20v1, and Drake was answering to everybody, not just Kenny. Let's say we go back and have this whole war with just Drake and Kenny, nobody else jumping in. Drake can solely focus in on Kenny. He probably would still lose. I'll tell you why, though. I'll tell you why he would lose.
Yeah.
Because nobody knew anything about fucking Kenny, right? Drake is the biggest star, like Michael Jackson. Everybody already know his life.
Right.
Like, so when anybody's saying anything, all Kenny had to do is play on that because the shit that already circling about Drake.
Which was
right?
smart.
Drake tried to do the same thing, but Kenny is not as popular. So nobody knows shit about Kenny. Nobody knew he was engaged. Nobody knew that he was cheating on his wife.
I mean, you could say the same thing about Meek Mill when they was beefing. Meek Mill wasn't as big as Drake.
Yeah, but
And he shot at him and Drake killed him. Like, that's fair.
And
But
I-
when you went up against Kendrick, a real pen, you know what I'm saying, a real pen smith, you felt it. Kendrick ain't, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like everybody was waiting for Drake to fall, so I feel like y'all fans were loud.
Nah, everybody loved Drake, bro. Everybody loved Drake
I'm talking
until
about
that.
in a rap battle. That's what I'm saying. He supposedly lost to Pusha T, but I don't think Pusha T's song was even that hard. I just think that he
Yeah, I
dropped.
wouldn't-
I just think he dropped that bar.
That bomb, yeah.
Let your
Adonis.
boy come home. It was like, so with that, like, to me, he never really lost the rap battle until now.
Yeah.
And you know.
I mean, but that's fair though. That's why people love Drake too. Like, everybody came up against him, he was able to defeat. Boom. So you step up, boom, you getting hit with a verse. Boom, you get hit with another song. I mean, just the God, bro, couldn't beat him. And then Kendrick came and was like, nah, I'm gonna beat you. Song for song, we can go all night. And he beat him, bro.
But he just didn't go against Kendrick. Kendrick focused in on Drake. Drake didn't focus.
Nah, it was a moment. It was a moment where it was
was a
just
moment.
them two. It was just a moment where it was just them two. Drake wasn't responding to Rick Ross at the time. He wasn't responding to Future, none of them.
Only
It was
one song Drake responded to Kendrick.
To Rick
but two. Well, not even two, because only one song that he solely responded to Kendrick, and that's Tailor Made,
yeah.
which I think was a work of art.
Well, he should have focused more on Kendrick, and maybe we
But
wouldn't be in this
Kendrick
position.
wasn't his thing. He was going after everybody. Kendrick,
Nah, he told Kendrick, you got to rap.
Yeah, you
like,
gotta rap.
You messed up, bro. Don't
gotta
talk to him
rap.
like that because he going to show you.
he rapped, but I just think that y'all fans was a lot louder than Drake.
I'm a fan of everybody, bro. I'm a fan of good music. I'm a fan of competition. I'm a fan of it all. I would love for Drake to come back and put out a hit record, bro. Like, okay, I'm back on it. I'm back on it.
Shout out Drake, my neighbor and shit. You know, he
Yeah,
dropping,
I'm a Drake fan, bro. Like, it ain't
dropping
nothing.
some sexy songs for y'all tonight.
Yeah, man, I'm a Drake fan. I hope he can continue to make good music because he's really been the soundtrack of our lives growing up.
Yeah.
Facts. I also lived in LA, so I heard a lot of Kendrick. I know that culture. I have that energy too. So it's like, okay, that was a moment for LA, and Kendrick deserved it because I listened to him coming up.
And that's what I mean, though. When people say L.A., we talk about that was a moment for L.A.
Yeah, for sure.
That wasn't a moment for the culture. You know what I'm saying?
LA part of the culture, though.
It's
LA a big part of the culture.
but it's not for the culture because just one last point. I hate people thinking that black is only associated with negative shit. Right. Gang banging, robbing shit, gutter, struggle, survival mode, all that. I hate that type of thing where that's what we grasp to and be like, okay, just be honest. Why is Kendrick up there giving a message out anyway? Like at this moment because we're not in this shit. Like for once in history right now, black people is chilling, right?
Kinda. I mean, they still getting us.
That's everybody though when it comes to that, but we chilling. And the first thing he get up there is like we still making a Black Lives Matter movement, right? When we chilling. Like right now, to throw some shit out, right? If he wanted unity, right now, he wanted to send Trump a message, right? Like y'all say he wanted to do. What's the biggest way to send Trump a message? Who is he beefing with? Canada and Mexico.
Drake is from Canada, so as a black American, he stomped Canada, and y'all better pay them tariffs.
See, that's what I'm saying.
No, I'm just playing. I fuck with everybody. I love Canada.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, if he wanted unity, right, and he wanted to really shoot a shot at Trump, what he would do is be like, me and Drake really brothers, because this is the unity that I'm finna show you because we hate you, right? He didn't do that, so obviously he wasn't really trying to send a message to Trump. Like,
I don't think he was sending him. I never thought he was trying to send a message to Trump. That's what people been saying on the internet?
Yeah, you know how y'all Kenny fans are. Y'all break down anything. He sent a shot at Trump. Trump, Orange Man was there. I'm like, it's a lot of shit that y'all be saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
but
people gonna take it how they want it.
Yeah, you know.
I ain't see it, but I don't know. I honestly, to wrap up the whole Super Bowl halftime performance, I still think it was a great piece of art. It was theater, like it was a message, and I like Kenny's songs. Like I fuck with his music, so I enjoyed it. I knew the songs, you know what I mean? And yeah, you got to play the number one record of 2024.
How many of those songs you know word for word though?
I didn't know the first one, but everyone else, I know all of them.
No squabble word for
Bro,
word?
I was listening to TV off on the way over here. I listened to that whole GNX album. That's my number one played album for the end of 2024.
This
fuck with
this
that.
my thing, though, and I'm going to say because I think about that GNX, that Squabble Up song, okay, I think that's
Squabble Up.
I really think that's the weakest song on the album to me.
I don't think it's the best.
Honestly, like
TV off is the best.
I felt like Taylor Swift was in the studio with that nigga and was like, hey, you know how you did that OVO on that Not Like Us? How about put something like that on here too? Because to me it was so wacky, it was so commercial.
Squabble Up.
The same thing that he was trying to say Drake is what that song proved Kenny to be.
What?
All right.
Yeah, here we go. Let's go into it.
Yeah. So, PEDATRU here with another episode of Needless to Say podcast. Chilling with my boy, MELL.
Shout out to Trill Tees. You know what I mean? Y'all go to trilltees.com, pick that up for my boy. This is for my seed, man. Y'all go keep it up. My name is MELL BOWSER. You can follow me on all social media, MELLBOWSER. Shout out to GK Studios. Shout out my boy PEDATRU. I appreciate you having me, my brother. Let's do this again sometime.
Yes, sir. Yeah, shout out to Elevated CBD Smoke Shop, man. They got the flower that you need.
Yeah, they got the best flower in the city. Not even just the city, in the state. And they got 2 locations. They got one in Bryan, downtown off William Joe Bryan, and they got one in College Station off 2818 in Holloman. If you're looking for that gas, legal gas, stop by Elevated. Come check them out.
Needless to Say podcast. We out.